hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of WandaVision Episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. Let's do it. So welcome back to my ongoing review series of WandaVision. If you've been watching my reviews, you know that I'm really digging this show. This one I didn't love. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. But I did have a couple of pretty big issues with it. That said, maybe I'm also just spoiled by how good the show has been for the last 3 or 4 episodes. But now, of course, my usual caveat, this will be a spoilers review. I'm not going to go beat for beat through the entire story, but there are specific things I want to talk about. So if you haven't seen the episode yet and you want to go in cold, go watch it, go check it out. Hopefully you'll come back later, but this is officially your spoiler warning. Cool? Cool. Moving on. So this episode's show within a show is a bit of a mix of Modern Family and The Office, with the whole talking head confessional thing happening. And I thought it worked pretty well. The opening theme music was straight up a reference to The Office. And I feel like this episode really leaned back into the sitcom comedy angle quite a bit, and a lot of it really worked for me. I thought Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen were really good with the confessional stuff. The talking heads interview stuff. They both felt really natural and they were funny. And that reveal of Vision on the director's chair outside the funnel cake factory, that made me laugh out loud. As did him taking off the lav mic and then bonking his head on the boom mic. That was great. My favorite joke of the episode, this one absolutely killed me, when Agnes says to the kids, I don't bite. Hard cut to a talking head interview and she goes, I actually did bite a kid once. That had me laughing hysterically. And she delivered it perfectly. And it was perhaps a bit of foreshadowing as well. And I really liked Wanda's moment of, I'm fine. Not to mention that moment where she's talking to the camera and the director says, do you think this is what you deserve? That was creepy. We also learned that Wanda's realized that Pietro is not her brother. Where she ascertained that fact, I don't know. I'm guessing it's in the moment he made fun of Vision dying in the last episode. It's not really made clear. And we learn what many of us have been suspecting, that Hayward is really just trying to get Vision back because he wants his weapon. Now, I think most of us were expecting to meet Monica's friend, the engineer, in this episode, and that it would be some kind of character reveal, because it really did feel that that's what they were setting up. Well, I don't think that happened. We met a woman, I don't remember her name, but it was not a character name that I'm familiar with. And my guess is that reveal is still gonna happen at some point. Monica never said, hey, this is the engineer friend I was telling you about. She just said, this is Captain So-and-so. But if this woman was the engineer, and it was never meant to be any kind of special kind of reveal, then I wonder why they bothered with the rover not being able to go through the hex. If you needed the vehicle to set up an engineer character reveal, fine. But if there is no reveal, what's the point of the rover? You could have just given Monica a different motivation to run through the barrier. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm not entirely sure what the commercial was suggesting. I mean, I get that Wanda's depressed, but the whole Nexus thing, I don't know what the relevance of that is. Let me know in the comments if you have any theories. But I did really like the slogan of, because the world doesn't revolve around you. Or does it? That was great. I thought the visuals of Monica going through the barrier were very cool. The sound design was great. And we heard little clips of dialogue from Captain Marvel. That was neat. And it seems Monica has powers now. I know she gets powers in the comics. I don't know what they are. But her eyes go all blue, and now she's seeing the world in a way that reminded me of the Shimmer from that movie Annihilation, if any of you have seen that. Plus, she gets a pretty sweet superhero landing. I think my biggest issue with this episode was the Vision Darcy storyline really kind of ground it to a halt. There was some important exposition and the sort of running gag of the kids and the red light and the trucks holding them up. That was kind of amusing, but those scenes really lagged to me. But then I also really liked the Monica-Wanda standoff. I thought both actresses were really strong in the scene. And I loved Monica saying, don't let yourself become the villain, and Wanda saying, maybe I already am. I have speculated that she's gonna end up a villain by the end of this show, so we'll see. And it really did seem towards the end of that conversation that Monica was getting through to her until Agnes came and intervened. And then of course the big reveal of the episode, as many have theorized, Agnes is in fact the witch Agatha Harkness. And it seemed that she got Wanda under her spell at the end of the episode before cutting to her own credits with the song Agatha All Along, which I'm pretty sure was inspired by the Munsters and it has been stuck in my head all day. I loved that. And then I killed Sparky too, you miserable bitch. Also, did she eat the twins? Are they off the show now? What do you guys think? I don't know. One thing I really liked was last week, when Vision finds her in her car by the barrier and brings her out of her trance, she seems genuinely terrified. And last week I was like, okay, so maybe she's not a villain. But here, during her song, we see that scene again from a different camera angle, and it completely recontextualizes the scene. We basically see her wink at the camera when Vision isn't looking. I thought that was brilliant. And there is a mid-credit sequence. I didn't find it all that interesting. I like that we had a quick shot of Evan Peters, because I like him on the show, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, definitely not my favorite episode. I do feel like it's the weakest out of the last few, but I had fun with it. I had a couple of laughs. That Agatha reveal was great. I feel like there's so much story left to be told with only 2 episodes to go, so here's hoping that the internet rumors are true that the last 2 episodes are quite a bit longer. So those are my thoughts on WandaVision Episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. Now, I want to know, what did you guys think of the episode? Do you think the kids will be back in some capacity at some point, or do you think they're just gone? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, WandaVision, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.